With UCLA, they've obviously been struggling lately, but what do you see out of them that you like what they're doing and what makes them a dangerous team for you guys?
Well, their skill is really, really good, and they can make plays in the open field. And their secondary can cover you. They've got some really good players back there that can make a lot of plays. So they match up really well against us. And then they've had some quarterback issues everybody knows about. But the last game, the quarterback I thought played really well, threw the ball well. I think he's getting comfortable, which happens when you come off the bench and you hadn't played a little bit. And I thought he's playing really well. So they can make a lot of plays in space. They got a lot of good athletes.
When you have a highly talented quarterback like Josh Rosen, what can you tell your defensive backs to do to kind of combat that?
Yeah, Josh is really good. I don't know if he's going to play or not. We'll see when he gets there. Both of the quarterbacks, Josh has played really, really well. Can make all the throws. But the young man has come in the last game. He threw the ball 70 times. He made every throw on the field. So who's ever playing quarterback for him, they have the weapons to get it to him and make plays.
How are those two guys different as far as your game planning?
Well, it just depends on what they do in the game. Earlier in the season, they were a little bit more two tights. They were a little bit more run-oriented. The last couple games, they've been really more of a true spread, a lot of empty. So I think they'll do bits and parts of it during the game. We just have to adjust. Our coaching staff done a good job. Our kids have seen everything. So hopefully we can adjust and keep them from making as many plays.
You mentioned UCLA secondary. Do you see some similarities with their defensive backfield with your own?
Yeah, they've got some athletes back there that can cover and run and make plays. They play quite a bit of man-free and that type of thing because their corners can cover. Their safeties are good cover guys. I've been very impressed with them. And a couple of those guys we played against for a while now. So, and a lot of them are friends with our guys, from the same area. So they're very athletic.
When you first got here, you guys obviously struggled everywhere, but home especially. How much did you make that an emphasis to really control the home field and protect your home field? And obviously, you guys have done that this season.
Yeah, we always talk about that. It finally clicks. And our there's a lot more excitement in our stadium now, and so that makes it better for us also for opponents. So I'm excited about that. And we definitely want to win at home. Every team says that, but we definitely want to win at home. And we can. We love playing in Folsom. I know that.
Do you see a different energy in your guys when there's a home game?
I don't know if I see a different energy. Probably a little bit more excitement would be the word. Because the crowd's all for you and that type of thing, and it's fun running out behind Ralphie. But I think they like, you don't have to fly on the plane trip and all that type of thing. But they are excited about playing here. We love playing at altitude too. It doesn't bother our guys at all. And I feel like it's bothered some of the other teams. I really do.
Do you expect to see a 60 pass attempt situation by the Bruins this Thursday?
I tell you what, they'll do whatever they got to do to win. That's what I've noticed they've been able to try to do. And I think they'll try to run it a little bit more to try to be a little bit more balanced. That's just my thought. But it wouldn't surprise me if they did throw it 60 times.
On the topic of balanced offense, how nice is it for you guys? You established a running game this year. You can throw. How nice is it to have that arsenal?
Yeah, it's
finally at your hand. Is that you've always wanted.
Yeah, it's great to have it. Our line's doing an excellent job. Running backs are running well. Quarterbacks are doing a good job of getting us in the right runs. The quarterback, to me, the quarterback likes it. I really do. They all want to throw it all the time, but when you can hand it off and make some runs and kind of get people on their heels and slow down the pass rush, it helps you be a better quarterback. I really think that. So I think it's made our quarterbacks more comfortable.
With Davis out, is it just Chris and Alex that are kicking, or is there anybody else that you're trying to?
No, it's Chris and Alex that are doing our field goals and that type of thing right now.
Aaron Hagler, how's he doing?
He had a good week of practice, and he should be able to go this week.
Is there a point of pride knowing you guys have only allowed 2 touchdowns at home this year? Or I think 2 touchdowns is the number?
Yeah, there's a lot of pride on our defense, and then our offense has had something to do with that at home too, because we've got other teams on their heels and got the momentum going. But yeah, we definitely. I hope that's all we give up is 2 all year. That'd be nice. All right, thanks guys, appreciate it.